to media after that. Can you just talk about your feelings about being picked by the Knicks, please?
What do I say? Like, I'm so overwhelmed, humbled, and just honored and very thankful, that the Knicks took a chance with me, that they believed in me, and I'm so happy to be a Knick, and I can't wait to play in Madison Square Garden.
Hey, RJ, you said yesterday you may have some tears, and sure enough you did. I mean, what were the emotions running through your mind at that point? It looked like tears were coming down.
Yeah, I was trying not to, even before I got picked, I was trying to not to just let it come out, because I feel like I've worked so hard my whole life, and just for this day to come, and now that it's here, and to hear my name called and walk across that stage, I just had to let it out.
Hey, RJ, obviously the crowd was excited and they chanted your name. What was that like, hearing that after you were picked?
That was great. I'm glad that the city wants me here as much as I want to be here.
RJ, Zach Gill, CBS Sports Radio, WFAN. You spoke yesterday how when you were growing up as a kid, your grandfather told you one day you would play for the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
How much were you thinking about your grandfather when the pick was finally in and you knew you were going to play your career in New York?
That was crazy. That was one of the reasons why I was crying, because, we used to watch the Knicks growing up, and he'd always tell me I was going to be a Knick. And, it's sad that he can't be here to see it, but I'm just very happy, man.
Just so you know, DeAndre Hunter is next door.
RJ, quick question about the influence of your dad growing up. He had a good professional career in Europe.
Yeah.
How much was it? And the second question.
Sorry, where you at, man? Oh, you back there. Sorry, say it again?
So far?
Mm.
The second question is going to the Knicks going to change the decision of playing with the national team this time around?
Well, my dad, oh man, that's the guy that got me going to basketball. Watching him is where I got my passion, so he's definitely been one of the biggest influences in my life. And playing for Team Canada is still to be determined. I have no clue what's going to happen. I have no clue, what the team's going to say, or, I haven't really discussed it with my family yet, so I don't know what's going to happen.
RJ, congratulations, Valeria Rubino, V Sport. You are the proof that dreams can come true. So what did it take, and what are the qualities you possess today that might make you one of the best in the league?
It took a lot of discipline. First of all, thank you very much. But it took a lot of discipline, a lot of early morning workouts when I didn't want to go, a lot of staying home and getting rest while people are out having fun. So it just took a lot of hard work and being uncomfortable doing things that you don't want to do. And I don't know what else to say, but just thank you, that's it.
RJ, we see that you and Zion have been supporting each other through this whole process. What did he say to you right when you got off the stage there, when you embraced?
We just told each other how happy we were for each other, and I told him I love him, he told me he loved me, and we're just, we're ready to get to work now.
We'll do with global news. First and foremost, right over here, RJ.
I'm terrible.
No, to your far right.
Okay.
Right. First and foremost, congratulations. It's been a big, I guess, past week and change for Canadians and Canadian basketball. For yourself, knowing that you grew up in the Vince Carter era, your dad was an Olympian. Last time Canada made it. It's a two-part question. The first part is, what does it mean to be a Canadian to get drafted as high as you did? And the second part is your father and the bond that you guys have, and potentially an opportunity to lead Canada to the Olympics, much like your dad did.
Sorry, I'm the young lady in the back with the pink. That's very nice. I like it very much. No, it's amazing to be Canadian. We take a lot of pride. That's why I got my Canadian flags on the inside of my jacket, and just to put on for our country, that means a lot. And yeah, my dad is big. He's big with Canada basketball. He's big with me. He helps me through everything. So yeah, I love him.
Hey, RJ, over here, RJ, to your left, Adam Zagoria, New York Times. Congratulations, man. How you doing, bro?
Good.
Probably going to be 5 or 6 Canadians picked tonight. What does that say about the status of Canadian basketball, and how does it feel to kind of be the face of it going forward?
It feels great. Canadian basketball is really on the rise. You see, we have like you said, probably 6, maybe more in the draft. This year we have probably 4 of us going in the first round. So just, it's amazing. Canada basketball on the rise, and we're gonna have to cut some NBA players from, the team this summer, but it's great.
Olivier Barrett, Radio-Canada. D'abord, félicitations, RJ. Je vais
Merci.
poser une question en français.
Ok.
Quand tu as entendu ton nom être prononcé par Adam Silver, quelle était vraiment la première pensée que tu as eu de savoir que tu allais vraiment au Knicks, comme tu m'avais dit que tu voulais, que tu souhaitais en fait donc poursuivre ta carrière de sportif?
Ouais. J'étais très excité. Je suis finalement dans la NBA et j'ai pleuré beaucoup. Mes parents ont pleuré beaucoup, mais je suis très content d'être ici. That was nice, wasn't it?
Very impressive. Justin Trudeau would be proud.
Darrell Johnson, New York Beacon. Reflect on the draft experience, doing it with your two teammates and good friends.
Man, it's great. To see Z go first and me go 3, I don't know where Cam is or Cam ends up yet, but it felt great. I mean, we worked so hard and we had so many conversations over the year. If we get to learn about each other and learn what everyone goes through or went through to get to this point. So all see our dreams being achieved, man. It's a special moment.
Eric Slater, WLBR Bethlehem. You're coming to a relatively young team with a huge fan base and obviously intense media coverage in New York. What do you think you bring to the locker room, on the court and in the locker room, as far as personality and how you can relate to other players and kind of build that team up?
On the court, excitement. Hard worker, competitive. Just make plays on both ends of the floor, so you're gonna see a lot of exciting things from me. And then in the locker room, I actually grew up in Europe half my life, and then Canada and the States the other half of my life. So I feel like I can connect with anybody. Young lady right here, I can connect with you. I feel like I can connect with anybody. So I'm definitely a personality. So yeah.
RJ, congratulations, Jenna Lemoncelli, Penske Media. You just said that you are a personality, you can connect with a lot of people, so it seems like New York is the perfect space for you. A lot of people talk about how New York is more flashy and people are more in the spotlight. Can you talk a little bit about how you've maybe mentally prepared for this stage as opposed to any other team, because New York is such a big mecca?
Well, I personally, I don't know how many people do, but I call Toronto I call New York just a bigger version of Toronto. So I'm kind of used to it already. And when it comes to everything, on the court with the fan base and everything, I just feel like when we went to Duke, we got a lot of attention. And then, being in New York is going to be a lot more, but I've just been built this way to handle it. So yeah, I'll be fine.
Did it mean for you to get that ovation right away from the fans? Because there have been some draft picks here in this town that don't get that ovation.
I watched, yeah. That was great. I mean, how would you feel if people were, screaming your name? You feel great. I really feel like I'm doing something good. All my hard work's paying off. So I know that, like Kareem said, you have nothing to prove, but you have everything to prove. This is a new start, so I'm ready to go.
RJ back here. Congratulations on being drafted. I wanted to ask you, how excited are you about going to the Knicks and knowing how many options are on the table in terms of cap room and future assets?
I'm not thinking about that stuff. I'll see kind of what happens there. I don't know enough to speak on that. I just know that I'm going to be on the team.
Tenny Samagi, Eagle News. Madison Square. Hi. Madison Square Garden is obviously basketball's mecca. Every basketball player wishes to leave a legacy. LeBron James calls it his playground. Kevin Durant loves the energy that it brings. What do you love about Madison Square Garden, and what legacy do you want to leave there?
Well, I was fortunate enough to play there once this year with Duke, and that was one of the craziest environments I've ever been in. And I'm a player that plays with a lot of passion, competitiveness, and excitement. So to be able to go in a home arena that has such a great fan base like that is going to make the game so much more fun, and it's going to be great.
Hi, Right here. Massimo Lopez Peña, La Gazzetta dello Sport from Italy. I know your father played in Europe several years. I'm not sure if you were with him when you did, and he played at.
He played in Cantu.
What?
Played in Cantu.
In Cantu, exactly.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Were you there, and what do you remember of that experience?
I was there. Italy was a lot of fun. I remember eating a lot of pasta. And the arena was actually right across the street from where I live, so it was great. I'd watch my dad go to practice and go to the games every day as a young kid. So I remember that gym being crazy.
Lloyd Carroll from the Queens Chronicle. I believe your parents met in Queens or at St. John's University. Was there any thought of going to Utopia Parkway and playing at SJU? You would have been in the New York area a little sooner.
I mean, they didn't really recruit me. If they had
We could use you at Columbia too, by the way.
Yeah, it would have been thought.
But the fact that they enjoy their time in Queens, was that something that kind of got you excited about New York as well, aside from the size of the market?
Yeah, for sure. My parents met here. My mom grew up here. My mom has family. We have family over here. So.
Mom's from Queens?
Mom's from Brooklyn.
Oh well.
Yeah, so everything is really exciting.
Yeah, thanks.
Your godfather, Steve Nash, tweeted before that he's telling anyone that his godson's on TV and that he's probably going to the Knicks and no big deal. What has he meant to you in your life, and what advice has he given you so far?
Man, he's a Hall of Famer, right? You wouldn't even know it if you spoke to him. He's the nicest guy, he's the most humble guy ever. So he's been really big for me during this draft process. He checks on me basically, every day or almost every other day, see if I'm good, see how I'm feeling, give me advice. So I'm very thankful for him.
Max Bonstetter, Sports Illustrated. So there's a lot of Duke players across the league. Fortunately for you, you have one Duke teammate, Lance Thomas, on the Knicks. How excited are you to play against some fellow Duke players? Having a teammate on the Knicks, how's that going to help you?
First of all, that's great. The brotherhood is very strong. The brotherhood is everywhere. So I'm very excited to go. And I met Lance before. He's a great guy, so I'm very excited to work with him.
Thank you.
Joe's, RJ, Joe's.
You do got to go to Joe's. That's right.